Titanium Towers Tarot, and today I will be doing a what are you resisting right now and how video. Okay, so for this I'll be using some concepts from Superconscious Education brought to us by Chris Duncan. I will also be using the Ask and It Is Given card deck by Esther and Jerry Hicks. And with that being said, my gorgeous triple tears, let us get into the cards and concepts. So, I had some experiences today which showed me some stuff and which also were re-shown to me a little later in the day when I was speaking to my mentee, and she had a similar situation. Well, it's kind of funny, we're both Libras, but and actually I'm dealing with another Libra who is much older than both of us, so it's kind of interesting to see how all of this pans out. But what I'm getting at is that what I experienced, my younger mentee was also experiencing as well. And I found it interesting, and I even coined something out of it, which is, if it's not reciprocal, do not give your full attention to it. If it's not reciprocal, do not, okay, or should I rephrase that? If it is not reciprocal, avoid giving your full attention to it. So give it the attention that you are receiving, but don't give it more attention than that. Alright? And this is for all star signs, okay? Not just Libras. This is good for all 12 of us. Okay? Boy, girl, doesn't matter. If it is not reciprocal, don't give it as much attention. Now, of course, it's going to differ from one sex to the other, so it's more common for boys to put in more into a relationship than girls. But girls put in more of something else. They put more of the emotional side. Men put more of the physical support side into a relationship, right? Or at least that's what we typically expect. So be more mindful of that. And with that being said, my gorgeous triple tears, let us get into the cards and concepts. Alright, so the first group of first of all, I'll be dividing this reading up with the 6 sabotaging belief patterns. So, there you have it. Okay, so the first group of individuals I will be pulling for are my individuals who do not feel capable of doing something. It could be anything, it could be whatever you don't feel capable of doing this week. And the card you guys got, which fell, is my emotional set points can be changed. Okay? And this is the image. And in the back it says, your set points are achieved by attention to a subject. We want you to understand the extreme value in deliberately achieving your own set points. Because once you expect something, it will come. The details of it may play out differently, but the vibrational essence will always be an exact match. So let's just say that you are putting out that you want, tomorrow's Valentine's Day, right? You want someone to share your life with, but you want them to be this and this and this variable. Details, things that are physical. The physical stuff you don't necessarily want because, how should I put it? Because they change. They change quite quickly, and once they change, and if you've gone full on board, you can't really change your decision because of something that shifted. All right, like for example, if you got married, you can't decide to get out of it because they all of a sudden put on a little bit of weight, right? Or they got pregnant, or things of that nature. If it's someone else's baby, I completely understand. But if they got pregnant with you and you don't want it, then you can't just willy-nilly break the relationship, because that's the whole point of a relationship. Generally, it's to have babies, right? And that's my perspective, so don't shoot the messenger. Just take it with a grain of salt. You guys are allowed to do whatever you want in your relationships. I'm just giving you my perspective, okay? So, for my perfectionists, what am I talking about? For my individuals who do not feel capable, it's my emotional set points can be changed. So don't be afraid of changing your set points. Okay? So that was it for the individuals who do not feel capable this week. Now, on to the individuals who do not feel worthy this week. So, and this could be about anything and whatever, right? So whatever you don't feel worthy about, this is what it is. Okay? So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for the individuals who do not feel worthy this week, please come forward and share what should they do. What is it that they're resisting right now and how? Please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for the individuals who do not feel worthy this week, please come forward and share what are they resisting right now and how. And you got, yes. Selenite. The card is Nothing Happens Without My Having Invited it. And this is the image. And in the back it says, when you understand the law of attraction, you are never surprised by what occurs in your experience. For you understand that through your own thought process, you have invited every bit of it in. Nothing can occur in your life experience without your invitation of it through your thoughts. So, is there something that is happening currently in your life that isn't really what you want? If that's the case, then see what you've done to attract it, and if you no longer want it, try to attract something else, or shift your way that you are interacting with it to shift at least your perception and maybe attract something different, something more suited to your wants and needs. Okay, my gorgeous individuals who do not feel worthy this week. Now onto the individuals who do not feel like they belong. And you got a follower. And you got, what'd you get? You got, I will reach for the best feeling thought I have access to. And this is the image, and in the back it says, always be reaching for the feeling of relief that comes when you release a more resistant thought and replace it with a more allowing, better feeling thought. Okay? The stream of well-being is always flowing through you, and the more you allow it, the better you feel. The more you resist it, the worse you feel. Okay? So, you will reach for the best feeling thought. I will reach for the best feeling thought I have access to. And just by doing that, you will change your perception, you will change your output, and by changing your output, you'll also change what you are attracting to you. Okay? My gorgeous individuals who do not feel worthy, who don't feel like they belong. So I'm going to do the second part of this video again, because the video did not take. Alright, so for the individuals who do not feel perfect this week, the card that fell out for you guys is this one. And it says, I must be selfish enough to align with well-being. Okay? And this is the image, and in the back it says, if you are not selfish enough to deliberately align with the energy of your source, you have nothing to give anyway. Some worry that if they take too much of the pie, others will be left with nothing, while in reality, the pie expands in proportion to the vibrational requests of all of you. So what this means is that whatever is being asked of, there is that exists, all right? But what it ultimately means is that it's not what you want that's important. It's how you phrase it, how you ask for it, how you want it, and how you expect it. That is going to make a difference between you getting your manifestation or you not getting your manifestation. Right? I hope that makes sense. If not, ask questions and it will be my pleasure to answer. And so that was it for the individuals who do not feel perfect. Now on to the individuals who do not feel significant. So the card that came out for you guys is this one, and it says, but what about those innocent little babies? What about them? And this is the image, and in the back it says, even your babies are offering vibrations that the universe is matching. And like you, your little ones are influenced by the vibration of those who surround them. But nevertheless, they are creating their own reality. And like you, long before their physical birth, they set into motion this life experience they are now living. So if you want to make sure that your babies are better off than you, make sure that the vibration you are bringing them into is a very clean one, a very good one, a very high vibe one, okay? So that you can avoid anything that is unwanted. Alright? So that was it for the individuals who do not feel significant. Now on to the individuals who do not feel good enough. Alright? And the card that fell out for you guys is this one. And it says, my attention to it invites it in. Alright? And this is the image. And in the back it says, even thought that you give your attention to expands and becomes bigger and becomes a bigger part of the vibrational mix, of your vibrational mix. Whether it is a thought of something you want or a thought of something you do not want, your attention to it invites the essence of it into your experience. So basically, make sure you're thinking about what you want to avoid attracting what you want to stay away from. Okay? So, my gorgeous individuals who do not feel good enough, this is what I have for you guys, alright? Now, with that being said, my gorgeous triple tears, this is all that I have for you guys for this video series for this week. If you like this and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and the email. You can send donations to my PayPal if you feel so called. And with that being said, my gorgeous triple tears, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next Tuesday, okay? Bye.